Hello. In this video, I wanted to do a homework problem that might be confusing for some of you. It says express the given set in roster form. Set E equals brace, which means the set, of all X. The line here means such that X is an element, this symbol is element, looks kind of like an E, of the capital N. What is that? That's the set of natural numbers. So here we have X such that X is an element of, and this bold-faced N is the set of natural numbers What are natural numbers? Those are numbers that are natural to start counting, like 1, 2, 3, etc. That would be the set of natural numbers that we're talking about here. Oops, bold-faced N. That's what we mean by that. So bold-faced N is the set of natural numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going on forever. So we're saying to be inside set E, you need to be an element of the natural numbers. In other words, you need to be a number starting at 1 and going on like that forever. But then there's another requirement, and X has to be greater than or equal to 27, but less than 91. So X is, start with X, it's greater than or equal to 27, but less than 91. Okay, so what does roster notation mean? Roster notation is kind of like this notation below for natural numbers here, where you're just listing the elements inside the set, separating each element with a comma. Originally, the set is in set builder notation. So this here was set builder notation. In your notes, remember, we talked about the fact that you could write a set in either set builder notation, where you open up the braces and you say X is such that it meets these requirements. But roster notation was a simpler one, where you would say, okay, set E is the set, and I open my braces here, and inside I'm going to list, for roster notation, the elements that belong in this set. So I know they're natural numbers, but they don't always start at 1 now. They are starting at 27, because it says X must be greater than or equal to 27. So 27 is the first number that we allowed, followed by 28, because that's another natural number, and then 29, and then 30, and then 31. And I'm going to go on like this. Now, am I going to go on forever? If so, I'll stop with my dot, dot, dot. It's called an ellipse. We call this an ellipse of dots, meaning we'll go on like that pattern. But if we just left it like that and closed our braces, that would say we have all natural numbers which are bigger than 27 or equal to 27. But we're told that X has to be less than 91. So what is the largest natural number that lives in this set? It must be 90. So we go until we reach 90. So the number right before it, for example, would have been like 89. And the number before that would have been 80. Typically, though, you don't need to write all those numbers. You just need a few to get the pattern going, and then a dot, dot, dot until the number that you stop. So again, this is what we would call roster notation. Sometimes this notation, when you just list them, is called list notation. When is it more helpful to use roster? If you're really trying to understand which specific items live in the set, it's a little bit easier. But if there's a lot of items in the set builder is nicer because it gives the idea to the student or to the reader clearly. It's a natural number between 27 and 91. You include 27, but you do not include 91 because the 27 has the equal to and the 91 does not. Well, I hope that helped, and if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me. Now go practice, because remember, math is not a spectator sport. All right, see you next time.